Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gaming News WeekDaily. Today's Thursday, September 5th, 2013. My name is Samson, and here's what's on the list to talk about today. Nintendo, always late to the party? Call of Duty's mobile game Strike Team. All this news is coming at you right about now. Nintendo is trying to go more public about where it fits within next-gen consoles lately. One of the biggest selling points during this console war has been about making their platform approachable and easy for developers. Sony, Microsoft, and even Steam have been very aggressive about it. Nintendo's Dan Adelman, who launched Xbox Live Arcade before now overseeing Nintendo's digital business development, says, "We've actually been very proactive in helping developers, but we probably don't do as good of a job broadcasting that. That is one thing that will leave Nintendo in the dust. You have to be on the tip of discussion, you need to be helping the small guy, and that seems to be the formula for success this year." He goes on to say, "We have a place where aspiring developers go. They can sign up to be a licensed developer. We have an introductory program where we are making it easier for them to get development kits. Nintendo provides Unity Pro tools for free to digital developers, and waiving licensees fees. Those typically cost in the tens of thousands of dollars per title. I feel as though this is the first time hearing of this. So they are doing exactly what Microsoft and Sony are doing for small developers, but just not telling anybody? Maybe it was hard to be heard. The Wii U has sold under 4 million units, and you can probably attest some of that to the announcement last year from Microsoft and Sony of their next-gen consoles in development. Or it could be the fact that most of us feel it's another gimmicky machine with little to offer more than kid-friendly games. If you just look at the specs, you would think the Wii U was part of the PS3 and Xbox 360 development cycle. But it's not. The eShop is still not unified over all the platforms. You also can't use the eShop on the web. There's also some type of games that they won't allow in the eShop. If there's any religious themes at all, it won't be allowed. It seems like I never have anything really good to say about Nintendo. Maybe it's because Nintendo feels like an old man that walks into a store in the 90s and sees a computer and says, "Oh, that's just a passing fad." They're always playing catch up, and when they try to get ahead of the competition, they just release a subpar system that will probably be the Dreamcast of this console cycle. Moving on to maybe some better news, did you hear about the mobile game Call of Duty Strike Team? Because I sure didn't. According to the studio, it has been one of their best kept secrets. At first glance, you would think it would just be a cheap cash-in from a very established franchise. But after watching the launch video, it has the traditional first-person view and a top-down tactical view. To help make it an authentic Call of Duty experience, they use weapons and sound effects from the console's developers. The transition from first-person to top-down seems flawless. In the top-down view, it gives you total control over your team. Orders can be issued individually or for the team. It seems as though you could play the whole game in first person or third person, which is pretty cool. $6.99 for a 4-hour playthrough might seem a little steep, but when you think about how long their $60 counterpart is, it's the best deal of the century. There is no multiplayer, but they do plan on having some post-launch support depending on how the initial release is received. Do you think the price is too steep? Let me know in the comments. I'm only doing 2 topics today. If I had done a third, there most likely would not have been enough time to upload before I go to work tonight. As always, from the outro here, it'll be a song from one of you guys. This one is from Merlin. It's from his album The Funky Autopsy, and this song is called Don't Ever Be Lonely. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.
I stare upon the wall like, yo, who the dopest of them all? I use microphones to break mirrors, screaming, can you hear me? Cause I feel all alone in this rush to claim space where everyone wants a little taste of the stage and the fame, and they show face, grinning with their gimmicks, it's an artificial showcase. I'm like, oh wait, don't miss the bus and catch truancy, cause usually these G's, well they really ain't G's, wannabes looking for a string stuck up in a butt crack. They flow with booty jack, about as hardcore as Cinemax booty slaps. They got mouths built just like booby traps that they feet keep on stepping in. Check the method, kid, I never said I was the best MC. Good enough to spread a little love and break free. Not a grandmaster, but I flash back to see what hip-hop used to be. Rocking the crowd so I don't feel so lonely. Don't ever be lonely. Chuck. Don't ever be lonely. Poor little fool like me. Don't ever be lonely. Poor little fool like me. Don't ever be lonely. It's for the one, yo. Ha. How does the story go? Wildfire, the way the love grows. Wildfire, flares and fades, comes and goes, leaves just as quick as it came in. Look at me smash shattered, sick from the pain, damn. Lost in this lonely bed, I still feel the frame. Got her name stuck stained on my breath, yep. We used to hang, chillin', play games, freestyling during sex intermissions. She knocked the beatbox, I be like, check, listen. When I get you back in the bed, I'ma tongue touch you, girl, tell you big. She would stop the beatbox, pause, like so. You wanna see these boots knocks, huh? I'm like, you know, I'm always trying to kick it, exhibit how we laugh, touch, talk for a couple of minutes. Then we hop, hip it, bounce like bunny rabbits back in the bed. Laughing till we asthmatic, cause we back at it again. And now she's gone and I miss my best friend.